Yo, it's your boy Stacks. So, I woke up this morning, I'm kind of bored, figured it's time to get off my ass. You know I like my old Honda Accords, my 9802 Honda Accords. I'm on my way to go look at one right now. This is the car right here. I haven't bought it yet. I'm actually on the test drive. This guy is a car dealer. See it right there. So I'm gonna tell y'all the common issues of what's wrong with this car. Let's start right here. You see this wheel right here? Y'all hear that noise? Same thing as that upper ball joint. The body's all dinged up, but you know, typical used car. What doesn't work, that's a common issue. These don't work, you gotta open it up from the inside. When you turn the key to accessory mode, that gauge cluster, you see how it's a little off, kind of like that? That might be indicative that the gauge cluster has been removed and replaced before with a different mileage. So I did run the VIN just right now and the mileage is accurate. So now we're gonna take this off. All the lights on the dash are supposed to light up when you turn this key to accessory mode. Just for my note, there's supposed to be an ABS light right here. The ABS light plug has been removed on the gauge cluster, which is why it's looking like that, because the gauge cluster has been removed before in the past. But either way, there's no check engine light. That's a plus. Now we're gonna move to right here. When you push the power for the radio, code. I gotta go get some gas. So now, same thing with the heater right here. Sometimes hitting it helps, but see the heater, this cluster is not working properly because there's no power to this thing at all. So yeah, this thing is shot. I gotta go to the junkyard and get that. We haven't gone under the hood at all, but I did go under the hood before. Everything's good there, you know, just make sure the typical look for leaks, valve cover leaks, you know, check the oil, stuff like that. Living my best life, baby. On my way out, baby. This thing runs like a dream. I gotta go get some gas. Purrs like a kitten, man. No check engine light, no nothing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got our new daily driver back. However, we still have a few things left to do before we can make it fully daily drivable. One of the headlights is out. We're gonna buff out the headlights. You can see how they're all kind of hazy like that, you know. All hazy, so we're gonna buff out them headlights, make them look all clean. Yo. Been riding around in this rig for a short minute, man. This car ain't too bad, I gotta tell you that. Boom. Just like that. So this right here, you guys can see it right here. This is the issue. Yeah, it's kind of funny. The windshield wiper that was on here before wasn't even the correct size. So next thing, we're gonna apply Rain-X to the interior of this thing to prevent fogging up. I got my razor blade right here. First of all, we gotta remove these stickers. They got a lot of stickers and stuff like that. This car is not too rusty. However, it just got a lot of dents and dings all over the place, you know. This car's from Philly. Let's get all these stickers off and then we can apply the Rain-X to the interior. I put about, I want to say 150, 200 miles on it so far. The headlight is not burnt out. There's some kind of wiring issue, some kind of ground issue somewhere. This light is dimmer than this light over here, okay? And then when you turn the brights on, this light here completely shuts off. The cooling fans also don't work. I learned that the scary way when I parked the car at a parking lot for a couple minutes, left the car idling, came back a couple minutes later, and the temperature gauge was starting to creep up a little bit, and that really stressed me out. When the car's driving forward, there's air going into the radiator, it's hitting the radiator, and there's absolutely, nothing wrong with it. The temperature holds. So it's not a thermostat, it's not a coolant leak issue or something like that, low coolant issue. It's absolutely fine. It's just the cooling fan's not working. I did get pretty stressed out because, I got caught in some traffic, like heavy stop and go traffic. You guys have no idea how nerve-wracking this is, okay? Yeah, man, this temp gauge is just soaring up, man. Sheesh. I rigged up a little way to test the motors, turn on the battery pack, and hello. Okay, time to test the right cooling fan. Here goes. Oh yeah. Okay, so quick look in the fuse box. You can see that the right headlight fuse is blown. I'm not a big fan of just replacing fuses. I usually want to find out what the root cause of the short circuit issue was, but in this case, I'm gonna try and just replace the fuse. We all can see now both headlights are shining the same brightness. So we gotta sort out these cooling fans now. An update on the cooling fan. So the cooling fan fix didn't work. Nothing's working with the cooling fans. I just don't know what's going on. Check the fuses are good. Swap the relays, no change. I also swapped the cooling fan switch, the temperature switch thing that activates the system. That didn't fix it either. So I'm gonna hotwire the cooling fans, kind of like how people do on the drift cars and, project cars, stuff like that. I don't want to cut the actual harness for this vehicle, just in case somebody able to figure it out, then I have to solder in new connections. So what I'm doing is I left the connection right here as it is, and I picked up this connection from the junkyard, which is basically this same exact wiring harness, but from a different vehicle. So I plugged it in right here, and I'm wiring it straight to the battery, and I'm gonna put a switch inside the cabin, wire it inside there, so that way I can activate it when I see the temperature gauge start to creep up. With this piece right here, which is gonna go to the negative, and when I touch it to the battery, both the fans are gonna kick on. So there we go. I'm gonna catch y'all when it's all done. You can see it right here. I wired it up pretty legit. This is like the most ideal place to put it. Ran the wire back there, goes straight to the battery and the cooling fan. So you just flick it up like this, and you hear the cooling fans come on. I'm gonna pop the hood and show y'all. Of course, here's little wiring, goes into the cabin, up there to the battery, and it goes straight to the fans. You flick up the switch like so. And boom, on comes the fans. And of course, you just gotta make sure you don't forget to leave it on. All right. This car, for the time being, has been cured of the wiggles. You just move like back and forth, man. Ain't nothing we haven't seen before. As always, I'm grinding. I hope you all are doing the same. You all stay strong, stay healthy, and stay inspired. I'm out. Peace.